Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into the life and work of Imtiaz Dharker, one of the most vital voices in contemporary Britain. We're going to explore just how a life lived between worlds can create such a singular, powerful artistic vision.
Okay, let's just start with this quote from Dharkar herself, because it's pretty much the perfect entry point. I am a Scottish Muslim Calvinist. I mean, right away, that makes you stop and think, wait, what? It just perfectly captures the fascinating, tangled, and beautiful complexity of her identity that we're going to unpack.
And it's not just her identity that defies any simple label. Imtiaz Dharker isn't just one thing. She is a hugely celebrated poet, sure, but she's also a visual artist with solo shows all over the world, and she's an award-winning filmmaker. She is, without a doubt, a true creative force.
So, here's our roadmap for today. We're going to look at her as a voice of many worlds, explore the geography of belonging in her work, dive into the power of her words, see her art beyond the page, and finally, consider her lasting legacy.
First up, a voice of many worlds. So who really is the woman behind all this incredible work? To get her art, you first have to get the map of her life, which is this amazing story of constant movement and cultural fusion. Which brings us to Section 2, the geography of belonging. We're going to see how her journey across different continents literally forged the central themes of everything she creates.
Her life has truly been a life in motion. You see it right here. She was born in Lahore, Pakistan, but then moved to Glasgow, Scotland when she was just a year old. And today, she splits her time between London, Wales, and Mumbai. This isn't just a travel itinerary. This constant movement, this life lived between cultures, is the absolute heart of her artistic voice.
Now, this experience often leads to what we call cultural displacement. You know, that feeling of having a foot in two different worlds, but maybe not feeling like you fully belong to either one. It's a concept that is just absolutely central to understanding Dharker's work. But for her, it's not this sad story of loss. It's actually a source of creative power, a way to build a new, richer identity from all these different pieces.
And you can see exactly how all those life experiences get poured directly into her poetry. She's always wrestling with these huge ideas. What is home? What does freedom really mean? How do we navigate journeys, displacement, conflict, and gender in a world that just loves to put people into neat, tidy boxes?
So let's move on to the power of the word, because while she has all these incredible talents, it's really poetry where Dharker has made her most significant mark. And what a mark! In 2014, she won the Queen's Gold Medal for poetry. Now, this isn't just some small award. This is one of the absolute highest honors a poet can receive in the UK. It's a massive testament to her profound and lasting impact on the entire literary world.
Just take a look at some of her major collections here. This traces a career that spans decades of writing that is powerful, challenging, and, well, just beautiful. And you can tell from the titles alone, I Speak for the Devil, The Terrorist at My Table, she does not shy away from the tough stuff.
Now, this is so important. Her voice isn't just for academics in ivory towers, it's shaping the minds of a whole new generation. Her poems are a core part of the GCSE syllabus in the UK. That means literally thousands and thousands of students are engaging with her ideas about identity and belonging every single year, making her part of the national conversation.
Okay, let's switch gears. Section 4, Art Beyond the Page. Let's see how those same big themes get expressed when she picks up a camera or a pen to draw. So, get this. She's a seriously prolific filmmaker. She's written and directed over 100 films and audiovisual projects. And these aren't just abstract pieces. They often focus on really important social issues, like education and shelter for women and children. She even won a Silver Lotus Award for her film work way back in 1980.
And then there's her art. Her distinctive pen and ink drawings are the signature feature of her poetry books. You can't miss them. But they also totally stand on their own. In fact, she's had 11 solo exhibitions of her drawings all over the world, from India to the UK.
What's so fascinating is how she uses these different tools to explore the human experience. It's like with her poetry, she's mapping the internal world, the landscapes of identity and feeling lost and found. But with her film and her art, she's often documenting the external world, realities like the need for education and shelter. Two different approaches, but they all come from the exact same curious, compassionate, and critical voice.
So, where does that leave us? Let's talk about her lasting legacy, her enduring influence on the arts and culture.
I mean, her influence today is completely cemented in the UK's top cultural and academic institutions. She's the Chancellor of Newcastle University. She's a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature. And back in 2019, she was the leading contender to become the next Poet Laureate.
And that story about the Poet Laureateship is it's amazing. It was this huge public role, right? But she withdrew from consideration. Why? She said she needed to protect her privacy to do the work she was put here to do, to write. Her reason was so simple and so powerful. She just said, the poems won. And that really brings us back to the central question of Imtiaz Dharker's legacy. How does a life lived across so many borders create one singular, powerful artistic voice? I think her work shows us that identity isn't about choosing one home or one label. It's about weaving this rich, incredible tapestry from all the different threads you're given. And that, her unique ability to transform a life of many homes into a single, unforgettable voice, is what makes her so essential for our time.